Hi there, friends, and welcome to episode 14 of Empress Evil 500% Threat. I'm Icon, and this is going to be a very special episode. These heroes have weathered the storm of 13 episodes of 500% threat rating, and I think if they are able to survive today's episode, they deserve a reward for all these things. So here's the deal. This is going to be officially the last episode of Season 3 of 500% Threat with Empress Evil. If they survive, they get a change into the storyteller settings into a peaceful time with the Empress Evil. I will do another season where I'll spend my time building a wonderful base, a magnificent base on this map in the peaceful mode during Empress Evil. And once the base is done, there's going to be a great finale, a fine surprise, a endless army of enemies attacking them until there are no more. Because I think they deserve to go with a bang. But as it seems, with the given amount of resources out of the meteor showers and the space battles, I seem to be able to turn the tides of battle in a way that it grows stale for me. And if it grows stale for me, I don't want to do it anymore. And you guys wouldn't want to watch it anymore either, because if it grows stale for me, it grows stale for you. It's always working like that. Therefore, this is the finale of this season. Welcome to it, and I hope we're going to enjoy it, and I hope they're going to survive, because last episode was pretty cruel to us in general. I lost pretty much most of my defenses by a big bad infestation over here. They literally spawned in my freezer, and as we can see here, there's a lot of blank spots where my turrets should be. And to add insult to injury, these guys had nothing better to do than to start multiple mental breakdowns. That's their favorite sport. And yeah, therefore, I don't know if I get through all of them through today's episode. That's why I got the pause still on, not only because of the announcement, but also because this is quite a spicy situation we're in here. So if you haven't watched closely the last episode, so right now I think there was somebody bleeding to death somewhere, or did I patch that all up to already? So yeah, Smelly is suffering from an infection now, and I have no medicine. That's the first big emergency. So I want to take care of that as good as possible, because well, it's going to be a tough one. Let's see, is that good for his immunity gain? Definitely gonna stay there, unless I got a better bed. But I don't think so. These guys are so poor. I invest basically everything they earn into defenses. And don't you worry about 500% threat ratings series. I plan to do mini-series and little events around that stuff always, because I love that concept. But this is not the kind of fun I want to have in the longer term. I want to retry something different soon. Don't worry. There's going to be new content in that department too. So who's my best doctor? Enough of the talk. I need to focus on that a little bit here. Bo seems to be the best doctor, consuming some insect jelly. Alright, I love insect jelly. That stuff is so useful, because it makes people happy, basically. So let's check it out. Bo's manipulation is, well, not horrible, but yeah, it all ended in that horrible one-man army Bo. I think was she? I don't know. I can't remember who was berserking. Was it Smelly? No, can't remember. Somebody was berserking quite hard. So a lot of problems. Okay. Now then, a quest expires in 1 hour, so no thanks. I don't want more trouble. Quinn is on extreme break risk and is eating something, so let's see where... Is there anybody bleeding? No. Okay. Worst of the fallout has been cleared, and okay. I came up with the idea of the next part or the end of the season, not only because it grew stale for me, but also because I noticed how lovely this map is to build a big fortress here in the center. It features so many interesting, or well, beneficial natural formations, like in this area here. I like the sea line here. I like a lot of things on that map, and I really want to go. I had that in mind since a longer period of time to feature a little base building series without all the combat and stress, and just focus on a good-looking, efficiently designed base where work processes get done well, where wealth can be accumulated in a quicker pace, where I'm able to put up big defenses because I can afford all the material, where I got huge armies of livestock to haul all these materials necessary for a base like that. Stuff like that. I rarely get to do that, but with a peaceful setting, I don't need to over-focus into combat that much, and I can fast-forward time a lot more, because if you only have to worry about Manhunter packs, because that's what peaceful mode does for you, it's really okay and easier to play quicker. So there's still a starvation problem here. How bad is it? 19%. Oh my god. The real nasty thing here is they're all pretty roughed up, and the only person not roughed up is Rollins, but Rollins is incapable of caring to people, so tough job. It's really a tough job to keep these people alive, especially without medicine, and yeah, here goes another material deposit. So that's the thing about the 500 threat thing with Empress Evil. I think if I have that vanilla expanded mod pack enabled, I need to tune down the meteorite shower and space battle events, because they are literally more beneficial than they are a problem to me. And well, so Jack wants to destroy the battle rifle. I disagree. We need that. So who can arrest that fool? Kay can't walk. Smelly can't walk. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Or the alternative would be to just accept the fact that can I just pick it up? Let's try that. I mean, how bad can it be? There we go. He's turning his anger onto flash grenades. Okay. I can deal with that, man. The flash grenades aren't that important to me in general, you know. So let's ditch that battle rifle again so it can get hauled back. And there's the next guy. That's really a terrible spiral of doom. These guys are really very threatening to each other. So Quinn got a knife, so god. No, get away from me. So the only real option there is to gun down that fool. But most of my people here don't have their guns equipped anymore. So there's Jack's opportunity to shine as a hero with this insane shooting ability. And into the hot corridor. I don't have a clue why this is so warm indoors. Alright, there goes Jack. Bang. Good job, man. One more. Alright, let's fall back a bit and continue killing each other. Well, a bit too literally, but I'll rather accept Quinn's death over another catastrophe like we had them before. honestly. Into the oven with him. It's pretty nasty how little how little it means to me at this point to lose one of them like that. Usually I'm way more upset. If you know my other series, I'm usually way more upset. This is just unreal. So, how's the medical conditions with everybody? Here. So, Smelly is on a good way, but I want him on a bed rest priority. I appreciate him re-equipping his gun, because that's a good thing. But for the rest of his infection, I want him on in the bed to enable him to fight if we need to. I expect an attack, honestly. Alright, so Neem is... I'm going to let her eat. Oh, good. Good stuff. Smelly is now dazed. I love it. So much pressure out of just the mental breakdowns. I didn't expect that to be that much of a problem. And luckily that wasn't too much of a problem here, so we can now rescue Smelly. Poor fella. It's truly brutal how much of a problem it is for me to keep these people just to keep them away from killing themselves. Like, they're trying so hard to kill themselves sometimes. It's amazing. And I noticed that might be a lot of fun, but at the same time, what I really enjoy most about 500% threat series is when it comes down to being in a disadvantage from day one. And since I enabled the this high danger level later down the road, I ended up with so much technology to bring up so much defenses. I had so many guns that the higher threat rating didn't really impact as much as I wanted it to. So I want to go with the big bang. And please leave me a comment what you think about that. And I also want to know what kind of 500% threat thing you want to see as the next thing. There's still a retake on the all passion, no skill thing, because I lost the save game there. I really am sad about that, but I didn't find the time as of lately to restore that. But that would be a thing I'd love. Well, feel free to. You heard me. So there's a lot of insect meat here. 1.2k, and we haven't sliced up all the last of them bugs. There's hydroponics. That's good, because this place is really doomed by now. So I'm suffering from a climate adjuster here, and I never found the time or the resources to go out there and smack those 4 enemies. And yeah, I tried once to defeat the pack of cats out there, but they ended up with so many mental breakdowns and other problems along the way that I had to retreat one more time and accept that there's going to be no more agriculture down here. And yeah. Ooh, trade ship, which I can't trade with because I got nothing to sell, I guess. But well, maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. My worst fear right now is really just another attack I can't fight off. But I have all the turrets back up again because, oh well, there's one missing, but that's Neem ran wild. Okay, we're going to tame Neem with some simple meals. Never a boring day here. So let's check Is 7 enough? Yes. So to tame humans, you need a taming level of 7 at least. So bow, tame, take that giraffe meat. We need to follow this social interaction. It's sometimes it's really funny. It's always a missed opportunity. Oh, we can't tame Neem right now because she's going to sleep, I guess. Okay. Tomorrow. Overall, it's going to be a fine place. I need to work a lot with moisture pumps because there's so much sand in my way. But once I got enough moisture pumps here, there's some geothermal power everywhere around this base. So there's 3 of them, 4 of them, which can be really easily included into a nice fortress. And love it. There's even the 5th one here goes in quite well too. So that's really a nice base to be. Okay. So far, we're fine. Solar flare, great. Let's do some new research. I don't have the necessary power to run a hydroponics right now, I think. No. And so there's no use in researching further down that road. Whoa, flamethrowers? No. Sentry guns would be a thing, but I can't research that without gas operation. That's here. Let's research that. Wonderful. That's a good next step. That solar flare is making me really, really nervous, and that could ruin my whole plan of a season 4 altogether. Because I can't be sure that I am going to survive. I mean, it would be quite a meme if I die during this episode while I was announcing my death several episodes along the series. So that would be fun in a way. I love it when life shows such irony, but I would prefer a base building series over that. Okay, now then, construction. Bow is on level 16 now. It's quite a lot of talent. So I really want to deconstruct that ship chunk too. Oh, they already did one. Never mind. But I don't care about one more tour here of more Neem hunting Rollins for food. Come on, get yourself together. I know Rollins is a kind of a meek soul, but get your act together, please. Oh, that's even including gunfire from the turrets here. Well, bang, downed. Was quite a nasty shot there. So let's capture Neem and recruit her this way. It's always a decent way to get them like that. Wait a sec. It's not possible anymore. But you can enable the taming then. I see. So we lock her up and then... Makes sense. The traps are back up. The turrets are back up. We back alive, boys. I'm quite surprised about the low amount of time necessary to rebuild this place, but yeah, that's what I was talking about. The meteorite showers, I don't know. I feel like it sounds weird to say it, but they should aim more directly on your colony or on your colonists in some way. I don't know. They never did anything bad to me along this whole series. Never. It always happened around me somehow and was very, very useful by providing extra materials to the base, like here. Human. Oh my gosh. So let's check it out. Bo demanded obedience. Alright. Bo gently touched Neem. Bo sat near Neem and talked to herself about the link between adulthood and art history. Bo sat patiently near Neem. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. But Bo, could you also now take proper care of the wild human here? And give her another chance after you decide to stab her? Just walking away like that. It's something I wish Rimworld could be enhanced in some more human empathy. I would really like that, because the longer I play Rimworld, the more this joke gets stale, and you just wish for some more complex interaction between human beings. But well, I don't know if that's going ever to be a thing, but until then I'm going to accept Neem the meme and rescue her just another time. I guess she'll join me one day, or we're going to kill her, whatever happens first. So let's check it out. Yeah, well, it's always kind of unfortunate when things like that happen, but I'm way more concerned about a possible attack from outside. Those inside situations are not really the issue, but another outside threat would be really much more dangerous for the whole place. Like, take Kay, for example. Wandering around with the only battle rifle in the colony. Can try to arrest Kay now, but I don't want to risk another cycle of doom here, like the last time when I decided to rush into a arrestment. I have 3 people on guns. That should work. With Kay Wonder. What's that? It's a cheetah. Okay. Pest. It's time for the cat pest control. I think that won't be changing ever, as long as we're living here, because only because this place might be becoming peaceful. The cheetahs won't be being peaceful ever. And as far as I'm understanding it, they should be always migrating back into this place, no matter what. So it's gonna be the thing. Marriage is on. Smelly and Kay will marry. So they're going to be Smelly Kay. I don't know. I think once all of this is over, I'm going to rename this guy to Scipio? Gerador? Well, I guess I'll stick with Smelly. Or you guys can tell me how to call him in the future if we're going to do it. Or manage it. Because I can't call him like that anymore. That doesn't feel right. So, for the marriage spot, which is the most iconic marriage spot I can find? Between the windmills and the empty graves, because, yeah, I think in front of those 2 empty graves, that's a fine spot for a place called We're All Gonna Die. There we go. Couldn't find a better spot. Okay. So, let's see. I also emptied this room to make it less vicious and nasty. I really forgot about this too long. That's one mistake I keep doing during my high difficulty runs, that I keep all that litter and all that stuff too long in an area where my people work regularly. And yeah, that stuff here is ugly. There you go. Lots of -5 blocks. Blocks are even -13 or -28 if there's dirt underneath. You get the idea. So this is making people very, very unhappy to be in such an environment, and therefore I did a bad mistake there. But well, I do these runs also to learn to manage combat better in this game in general, because I like to do that. It's fun for me. So not usable rain. I never noticed that detail, that I won't be using a marriage spot outside if there's rain. But I imagine one thing: if I would put a roof over that, they would be doing it, even though there's rain. So Neem is trying to take another attempt on her outside life, and then she's going to try to kill somebody again. Or Bo will finally make, oh well, okay, gently hummed a song, made shushing noises, sat near her, talked about the absence of aliens, and attempted to hold Neem still. I'm really surprised about, there was talking about the lack of empathy. And then Bo Bear. What is this place? Smelly? Bo Bear? Okay. I guess I need to do things a little bit differently here. These names are outright ridiculous now that I decided to take a closer look on these people. I mean, I gotta admit, I never took a closer look on my colonists anymore during this whole 500 threat series here. I really didn't. It's a interesting experience how little, how much of a difference it is in terms of gameplay, because I never had a situation where I was that little attached to my colonists than this compared to this run. Not even in my Evil Empire series, where I literally play a bunch of psychopathic transhumanists, but I know them all by name, and I know a lot about them. And here, I can remember Pegleg Paul, yeah, and Zippy, but behind that, it gets already blurry, you know, and Neem's already trying to eat Rollins. Man, we need to. I really wish to have a peaceful end to the situation with Neem. So we're going to punch her. We're just going to punch her and capture her one more time. I thought rescuing would be less less cruel, but obviously Neem has to be Neem Nemo. Great. These guys are quite a bunch, gotta say. They deserve to live. Free Nemo. So I want to grow attached to these guys because honestly, they deserve to. They really deserve to. And well, we're almost at the 30-minute mark. I mean, I think I want to go a little bit over time because I used some time for the announcement, and I feel like I'm cheesing my achievement here a little bit if I'm going exactly for the 30-minute mark. It's like trying to leave work as early as possible. So, you know, doing my part here. Cleaning up those dirty rooms. And, well, I thought we captured Neem. I thought we captured her. So I really need to swap to fists, because otherwise we would be hurting her unnecessarily. So, here. That's why. We're automatically releasing her. That was not planned. So, now it should work. So, cheetah hunting Rollins. Poor Rollins! Everybody thinks he's food. let's help Rollins. So, oh man, there's quite a cat. Ooh, no. Rollins, the pest control needs to work here for a moment. Don't go outside alone. Oh, needs to re-equip the gun. So there we go. No, it's so close. I hated. That was very, very unsmart of mine. That's something I notice I almost do never when I'm playing Rimworld without the camera. That's literally a camera disease. Rushing into fights without enough forethought, because that happens somehow while in the I feel like that happens when the combat and the mix and the flow of my speech mix together. Sometimes I unpause way too early, and that's when disaster strikes. Well, that's more entertainment for all of us. I mean, without drama, there's no fun, I'd say. And it's an extra challenge after all. I like challenges, you know? I really like to have a hard time with games. Always had. Games are too easy. They are also fun, but I can't play them non-stop like I can play Rimworld, for example. Relaxing games, I turn them off at some point. Like, a wonderful example is No Man's Sky. I love No Man's Sky, but I can't play it for more like, well, I have phases of 4 to 8 hours along, well, 2 weeks, and then I don't touch it for a month or such, and then I play it like, again, 4 or 8 hours over the course of 2 weeks, and then that's how less challenging games work for me. Don't want to talk bad about games which are less challenging. Not at all. Games don't need to be difficult or punishing or whatnot. Well, they don't need to do that all the time. It's good when you have a free decision on how much pain and punishment you want to inflict to yourself. You got that on your own hands, you know. Feels good. Alright, so poor Neem. Let's see. Bo slapped Neem in the dominance. You don't watch. You see, you don't watch them for a moment, and Bo showed no fear. Matched breathing approached Neem while whispering to herself about fighting hair. Okay. I think we deserve all of this, but well, taming a wild human is not that easy, I guess. So the problem is if she's not locked up, she's well, is she hungry by any means? Not really. I mean, we keep feeding her, don't we? So I guess I'm going to do an extra long episode here. And I think the fairest point of achievement would try to play as long as until Kay and Smelly are going to marry. Because I don't know how long it'll take until they do. Did I get some announcement there? Let's see. So some point in the coming days or quadrums. Oh well, that won't work. I can't wait several quadrums here. I don't want to stretch it out longer than one episode anymore. They deserve their peace. Oh, food binge, okay. No problem. We have fresh meat incoming. Okay, so it's the last stretch. I'm going to play a few more minutes, but it seems like they did it. There was just a few more wild animals, and that was the beginning of the end, because it might look like they are saved, but it's going to be like one of these moments when there's going to be a the end question mark. You know that from those old horror movies? I do remember those, and that's going to be where we're headed with this series. So yeah, that's that. I'd say we release them from their pain. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. 35 minutes in. I think I'm fair with going with this time, and yeah, we're going to have another season to build up a big bad fortress, and there's going to be a finale for these guys, and for everybody interested in the follow-up series, it's going to be not a direct season 4, because I want to detach it from this series, because it's going to be a completely different topic, and the actual finale of blowing up this whole place will land at the end of this playlist we're in right now. So if you're coming here, if you're here like in a year from now on, possibly the next episode will just be the big bad base, and then it's going to be all blown up in the next episode. So check out the spin-off series, and thank you so much for all the time and for motivating me to do this one more time. Especially those guys sticking around the Discord server. Thanks a lot. And yeah, this is the end of their pain. The Empress sleeps for now. So drop a comment down below, friends. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. I deeply appreciate that. And see you all on the spin-off series or in the finale, whatever happens next. Take care and goodbye.